Hello and welcome to Bryant Systems. I'd just like to talk to you today about a blog that I recently done, which is Weight Loss Personal Trainer London Part 1. There's going to be 3 parts to this blog, which will be really good for you to read if you're looking for permanent weight loss, to keep it off the body and to not put it back on again. Okay, so number 1 is lifestyle change. If you're not getting to bed on time and you're not getting to the gym and you're just dieting, you're really wasting your time. You really need to instill lifestyle changes, which this is what we do at Active Bryant Systems, is teach you lifestyle changes or coach you in lifestyle changes to help you do that. The next thing you need to do is that you need to do the best diet possible, which is the metabolic typing diet. Now, I don't use the Atkins, I don't use the South Beach diet, and I certainly don't use the paleo diet. And the reason why I don't use the paleo diet is because we're living beyond 44. The average caveman died at 40 years old. So if you want to die at 40 years old, then keep eating like the paleo way. So I just don't really agree with that. I agree with no grains and, you know, certain things about the paleo diet, but they're marketing it like it's the only diet when it's not. It doesn't look at the 12 genetic types, and it doesn't look at your whether you're a fast oxidizer, slow oxidizer, or mixed oxidizer. Now, I found with many clients that when we find out what type they are, this is what changes the body massively. So I've been working with a client now for 3 weeks. He's lost 11 pounds in 3 weeks. Okay, still got a lot to go, but he's lost 11 pounds in 3 weeks with the dieting strategy that I use. Okay, I try not to say to people, you can't eat that, you can't eat that, you can't eat that, you can't eat that. I tell them to reduce certain things to make the difference. The other thing that we've done is that we've increased exercise, where he'll be doing walking one day, working with me, walking the next, maybe a swim, and then working with me again. So he's only seeing me twice a week. So with that twice a week, because I'm working on the side of his nervous system, which is the parasympathetic side of the nervous system, is putting the body into relaxation. So when the body's into relaxation, it loses weight. So most exercise people out there will beast you, make blood pour out your ears and your nose, and then they wonder why they're not getting the result. And what I found conclusively, that doing light breath, tai chi, movement exercises really dramatically changed the body, and very quickly. And clients seem to really enjoy that, because I'm not overtraining them, undertraining them, giving them what their body needs. So what I do is, one of the things that I do, I ask an RPE scale, where I'll say to them, how do you feel on rep number 5? And if they say I'm trashed, I stop them. And if they're doing the exercise and they're shaking, I stop them, because you're taking the body beyond, and it could be affecting the hormonal system. So I found by using this strategy, I can guarantee change with anybody. No matter how overweight you are, no matter how deconditioned you are, it works every time, and I offer a money-back guarantee. Okay, so the next thing we need to look at, which is the 4th thing, which is detoxification. Now, with all the other diets, there's nothing about detoxification. Now, in the metabolic typing diet, when you see an advanced advisor like myself, we look at detoxification and look at how, like, the kidney may be stressed, the liver may be stressed, the gallbladder may be stressed. All these different organs may be backed up with tissue, or you may have a tire in your colon. So you'll have black stuff in the colon from where you've been eating all this shit, and it's been sticking to that wall. So we do a big amount of detoxification, and this can take a whole year. So one client has been with me for a whole year, and she's lost 2 stone. I take it very gradually. I give them little light cleanses to do, and then we take you into the deeper cleanse when you're ready. I always go by how the client is feeling, not by what I want. It's what you want that is important. Okay. The next thing is healing. Some people are so stressed and so blocked that they can't see how their bodies are so stressed. So I do some healing techniques that is very unique to master level 4 practitioners, where I do this healing thing which balances all the different systems that you can't see, all the systems that doctors are not looking at, all the systems that they were looking at 3,000 to 4,000 years ago. Okay, so that really works. And the next thing that we do is that working out the right way. So if you're stressed and you're tired, your hormones are depleted, your diet is bad, your sleep is bad, should you be running for 40 minutes on a treadmill? No, 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 no. It is wrong. I see trainers training their clients as hard as they possibly can and still not getting the result. So it doesn't work to be trained like that. I do a physiological load test before I train any client, and in that test I'm looking at the mental, emotional and visceral system. Visceral means gut. So if the gut is not working properly and you're really, really stressed, then I'm not going to train you hard. I might just get you to lay down and just breathe for 45 minutes. Yeah, you're paying me for that, but you'll see the results if you trust me. Okay? The next thing that I do that nobody else is doing is lab testing. Now, lab testing is really, really important, because if the client has got a problem with their testosterone, or they've got too much estrogen inside the system, or they may have a thing called H. pylori, all these things can cause the body to stay chronically stressed and not burn and not change. Okay, so lab testing is really part of what I do. And on top of that, what else I do is that I use a vitamin and mineral program, where if you're depleted in all your vitamins and minerals because for 20 years or 5 years you've been guzzling the beer, taking drugs, or you're just stressed because of work, then a lot of your vitamins and minerals will be depleted. And the good thing about the metabolic typing vitamins and minerals is that they rebalance all the systems. So as the systems become more balanced, you lose weight, you get stronger, you feel healthier, you look much better. Now, in all the clients that I've worked with over the years, everyone that has tried the supplements has seen a difference and seen the detoxification process that they've got from them supplements. Okay. The next thing, number 9, is we look at breathing. Breathing is number 1. How long can you hold your breath for before you die? Not too long. We make 25,000 to 28,000 breaths a day. So if your breath is depleted or not balanced, this will cause stress in the hormonal system, stress in your lower back, stress in your neck, and stress in your shoulders. Now, this is unique to CHE.K practitioner level 3s and level 4s, because we're taught how to look for this and how to change it in the body instantly. I say instantly. So if I'm working with a client, I can change that by doing these special techniques and then teach them how to change it in themselves. So remember, it takes 3,000 to 5,000 repetitions to undo a 40 motor engram inside the brain. So what I mean by that is, if you got an inverted breathing pattern and I see that and I tell you about that, it's going to take 3,000 to 5,000 times for you to change it in here. But as soon as I've done the release, it is instant, and we keep practicing breathing, because all the CHE.K exercises are all about breathing, all about breathing out as you're pushing, breathing in as you're pulling, breathing out as you're going down, breathing in as you're coming up, breathing out as you're pushing up. So this breathing technique really, really works. And then the next big thing is thinking. So if you don't have a visualization of how you want your body to look, you ain't going to achieve it. If you're not writing down goals about how you want your body to be, you're not going to achieve it. If you're not seeing a practitioner like me, you probably won't achieve it neither. But with what I do, it definitely helps. 1,000%. or your money back. It always works. The only time it doesn't work is when the client is fighting against what I'm trying to coach them on. And the reason why they fight me is because their ego's getting in the way. Oh, how does this guy know all this stuff? And why don't I know this? And why is the magazines wrong? Why is the news wrong? So a lot of the stuff that I will say is not in the mainstream and is not the norm. But I can guarantee you, when you go and see your doctor and you have a blood test done, your cholesterol will be the same or come down. The same as the pain that you had in your joint or your lower back will disappear. The love handles that you had would have disappeared. You would feel more energized, more positive. Your thinking will change. You will understand that life isn't about the DVD player and all that shit that you've got. Life is about being and being in the moment. So I teach lots and lots of elements in my weight loss program. But unfortunately, many people are not. If it was just as simple as exercise, everybody would have a six-pack, everybody would look fantastic, there would be no need for gyms. The next thing I want to talk about is the health food pyramid. Now, when I first studied with the YMCA, we learnt about the health food pyramid, which is like that. Oh, everyone should eat the same amount of grains. Everybody should eat the same amount of meat. Everybody should eat the same amount of fat. That is all completely bollocks. And the reason why it's all complete bollocks, because it's not working. If you see everybody out there, they're still fat. They're still out of shape. We've got more people obese in the UK than what we've ever had before. And we're catching America up. And Australia's catching us up as well. And that's simply because the health food pyramid doesn't work. It needs to be individualized. What my heart size is not the same size as somebody else. My liver will be a different size. My jaw will be a different size. My eyes will be a different shape. I'm taller than some people. People are shorter than me. So that's the good thing about the metabolic typing diet. It looks into all that. Doesn't just look at, oh, where you gain body fat and you need to do body fat caliber testing. No, it looks at everything. And it gets the body supremely healthy. And I've been eating according to my metabolic type now, 6 or 7 years. And I've learned a lot along the way. And it definitely helps. So if you're looking for a diet system that can get your body to lose weight, you won't put it back on again as long as you stick to the program. It's easy to do. It's not hard once you've been trained on how to do it and how to recognize the signals in your body. So if that's something that you're interested in, then go to my website at the bottom, Active Bryant Systems, look at the metabolic typing page, which I'm going to post here, and you can read the blog that I did on diet secrets and why, it is a secret and why they don't really want people to know. The other thing I quickly want to say is that if you look at most politicians, they're fat, they're sick, they're tired, and they're talking bollocks because of the food that they're eating and the way that they're living their lives. And they're trying to dictate to us how to eat and live our lives when they're not even healthy or vital in themselves. I met the health secretary, and when I went to see her, she had a huge bum. Now, when you have a huge bum, it's showing that she's eating lots of toxins, they're stored in the body, and it's going to a bum area, and that's because she's a gonadal type. So you have different types of organs that govern where you store body fat. Okay? So if she would have been my client, I would have really changed her body, but I don't really want to work with a politician because I don't believe in anything that they say. I believe that politicians, and you may agree with me, may not agree with me, are legalized gangsters. They just change the law as they suit. They're run by big businesses, and they don't care about the little man, or they don't care about the working class. All they care about is their £77,000 they're getting a year. Well, let's go away from that because this video is about diet and lifestyle. So when you change your diet and lifestyle, your body will change. If you put exercise into your program, your body will change. Remember, there's 45,000 trainers out there. A lot of them are very bad, a lot of them are very good. So you may need to change your trainer a couple of times before you get the right one for you. But if you look at my website, you'll see I've got lots and lots of testimonials from happy clients that I've worked with and got them the result that they're looking for. But one thing I must say is that with diet and lifestyle, it has to be life change. If it's not life change, you'll see your trainer, you're paying $4 grand, and then 10 weeks down the road, you put it all back on again. If you've not instilled that change into your lifestyle. Okay, thank you very much. A 15-minute blog today. Hope you've really enjoyed this. Please comment and subscribe over there, if you get over there that way. If you can, I would really, really appreciate that. And I look forward to chatting to you again very soon with the next blog that's going to go live on the website. Thank you. Peace.